Shalom, Israel. It's your boy New Breed coming through with another video. In this particular video, I wanted to address the crabs in the barrow mentality. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the crabs in the barrel mentality. Now, this discussion that we're about to have is absolutely imperative for our growth, development, and unifying. We're talking about the unification of the saints, ladies and gentlemen. The crabs in the barrel mentality is single-handedly our only barrier with us uniting. That's the only barrier. And it's an absolute epidemic. It must be addressed. It's a mentality. It's something that gets in the spirit of man. Even the saints, even the elect, even those who have spiritual truth, knowledge, wisdom. That mentality still can creep up. It still can inhabit the spirit, inhabit the soul, and turn one dark. Now, the reason why I decided to even make this video is because I'm seeing a lot of things among our nation. And I'm speaking about, when I say our nation, I'm talking about those individuals who are spiritual, who want change, a dramatic change. I'm seeing things happen. I recently have moved to another state. I now reside in Atlanta, Georgia. It was a work thing, had to make a move. Never really wanted to live in Atlanta, but at the same token, I seen opportunity out here that I needed to take for me and my family. But living out here, Atlanta, Black Hollywood, Black Babylon, being out here, I realized that although it's a lot of our people here, and I'm speaking of urban people, minority people, it's the Mecca for us. I realized that a lot of people in the world, a lot of people are not really woke. Now, I mean, a lot of people are not spiritually conscious. I mean, it's a lot of people not woke to any truth, ladies and gentlemen. It's a lot of people who just want to be seen. A lot of people who just want to be flashy. It's a lot of vain people. It's a lot of materialistic people. It's a lot. They outnumber truth speakers a whole lot. And it got me wondering. It got me looking at certain things on YouTube, debates, futile arguments. I'm seeing a lot of things go on, and I'm thinking to myself, only thing I can think is that it's so much room for everybody to speak truth. It's a huge world out here, trillions upon trillions of people. When it comes to truth speakers, there's room and avenues for all truth speakers. So I cannot wrap my mind around the crabs in a barrel mentality. I cannot even begin to process how one who is in the truth can have issues with someone else who is, quote unquote, in the truth. I just feel like we all should know how to play our role and stay in our own lane. We all need to know how to play our role, stay in our own lane. See, a body, one person may be a finger. One person may be the eyes. One person may be the feet. Or you may have several people who are hands, who can reach out and connect with other brothers and sisters. You have some people who are the feet, who are able to travel and make moves to connect with others. There is just so much to the truth. And when one is incorrect, I feel like we need to learn how to actually pray for one another. When we know an individual is not in right standings. And I'm speaking as one who had my fair share of run-ins with certain individuals who are not like-minded, have different spiritual, religious beliefs. But I'm learning that regardless of our differences, I got to stay in my lane. Regardless. Now, the crabs in the barrel mentality. It's somewhere down the line that we believe that all of us can't get through the door without knocking the next person out of the way. And I believe that this is a Babylonian mindset. We've been taught this through New Age teachings. We've been taught this through the monetary system, through living in capitalistic societies where big corporation crushes small corporation, big business crushes small business. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer, the middle class get decimated. So it seems that everybody is struggling to get their hands in the door and get their feet in the door. Everybody's struggling to make it. And they feel like that there's no room and they got to knock the next person out of the way. You got to question yourself when you begin in that mentality. When you start to think that way, that you got to crush your brother or crush your sister to get in that door, you got to question who's your source. You got to question your own faith, your own thoughts, your own spirit. Because your source should be the Most High. And I'm going to say this right now. No matter how successful I become, whether it be on social media, in my work life, my everyday life, building my legacy, my family, no matter how successful I become, I will give all honor, praises, and glory to the God of Israel. Straight up. Because that's my source. If I rely on my source, then nothing can stand in the way. Not the next person, not the next YouTuber. Nobody can stand in the way. Am I saying that when someone is wrong, they shouldn't be corrected? Absolutely not. If someone wrongs you, remember in the book of Ecclesiastes, it says eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. But at the same token, we got to choose our battles wisely. We got to choose our wars wisely. Them scriptures say move wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. Meaning we maneuvering in wisdom, but we ain't out to harm nobody. The overall goal is for us to unite. The biggest threat and the only thing stopping us from really gaining our full spiritual potential as people, and I'm talking about believers, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not race baiting. I'm not speaking about race. I'm talking about believers. Because regardless of what race you are, we all need to unite in truth, under one accord, under one truth. The only thing stopping us is the crabs in the barrel mentality. Because we see the next man doing something and we feel like that should be us. There are people that I would like to see succeed. That's why I would like to work with other content creators. I would like to help other content creators. I would like other content creators to help me. Because there's room for everybody. Everybody has a different voice. And that's just what it is. And if I disagree, I'm learning to humbly disagree. So this video is just a quick video message to those who really want that mental freedom and really strive for us to become better, because to become united, because you got to question yourself when you become a person who separates and divides. When we can all come together as brothers and talk, we can talk. We can have intelligent conversations. We ain't got to do the nonsense. We ain't got to throw each other under the bus. And I just wanted to speak about that. It's all love to all y'all out there viewing. I'd like to thank y'all for watching this video. Hit that thumbs up. Thanks for subscribing. Shalom and peace.